In this brief demonstration, we will show you how to search for EPA civil and criminal enforcement cases and view case information using the ECHO website. You'll learn how to customize and refine your search, understand the search results, and view more detailed information on enforcement case reports. ECHO provides information about formal administrative and judicial enforcement actions entered into EPA's Integrated Compliance Information System and concluded criminal enforcement cases entered into EPA's Summary of Criminal Prosecutions database. Data are refreshed weekly from the source databases. More information about the data can be found on the Help tab of the ECHO homepage. You can run an EPA enforcement case search directly from the homepage by selecting the Find EPA Cases tab. If you know the specific case number or case name that you are interested in, you can select either EPA case name or EPA case number above the search box and type in your search term. As a note, the quick search defaults to a search for cases led by the US EPA. To search by other criteria, access the full enforcement case search form by selecting More Search Options. From the Enforcement Case Search page, you can search for enforcement case information using several criteria. Criteria are organized into 5 sections: case identifiers, facility locations, case attributes, case milestones and dates, and enforcement case outcomes and settlements. The Case Identifiers section is expanded when you come to this page. You can expand or collapse sections by selecting the section header or by selecting Expand All. In the Case Identifiers section, you may search for enforcement actions based on data such as case type, case category, the lead agency, the name of the case ID or facility ID, and industry classification. By default, the case type is set to Any to search for both civil and criminal enforcement cases. Civil actions are enforcement actions in response to a violation of environmental regulations. These may be actions taken by US EPA or formal lawsuits filed by the US Department of Justice on behalf of EPA or a state agency under its own authority. Note that state-led cases are limited to those related to Clean Air Act, or CAA, stationary sources, and Clean Water Act, or CWA, dischargers, and may not offer the amount of information available for EPA-led cases. A more detailed caveat can be viewed by clicking the I icon. Criminal actions are usually reserved for the most serious violations, those that are willfully or knowingly committed. A court conviction of a criminal case may result in fines or imprisonment. Not all search criteria apply to both civil and criminal case types. If you select one case type, the search form will update to show or hide search criteria. Fewer search criteria are available for criminal cases. For more information on the difference between civil and criminal enforcement cases, or questions about any of the search criteria, please visit the Enforcement Case Search Help via the Help button at the top of the page, or the question mark symbol in each section. The next section, Facility Locations, allows you to search by the geographic location of the facilities associated with enforcement actions. The Case Attributes section allows you to search by characteristics such as the law and sections cited in a case status, and keywords in the case summary. The Case Milestones and Dates section allows you to search by case activities during a particular date range. This searches for milestones across the lifetime of a case, as opposed to searching for the current case status from the Case Attributes section. The Enforcement Case Outcomes Settlements section allows you to search by the types of actions and penalty amounts resulting from the case. In this example, let's search for any enforcement cases led by the US EPA in federal fiscal year 2018. By default, Federal EPA Case Lead is selected. From the Case Milestones and Dates section, let's select FY 2018 from the Fiscal Year dropdown. A federal fiscal year begins on October 1 and ends on September 30 of the following year. In this example, the federal fiscal year 2018 is October 1, 2017 through September 30th, 2018. With our selected search criteria, we expect this search to return EPA-led civil or criminal cases that had milestone events during fiscal year 2018. ECHO provides two formats to view search results. The interactive map view presents the search results in a data table and a map showing the locations of facilities associated with the enforcement cases. The table and map are dynamically linked to provide additional data exploration capabilities. The data table view does not display a map of the facility locations associated with enforcement cases, but allows you to manipulate and view case records through the data table. Let's view the data using the interactive map view. The results page presents the search results on a map and a table. Our search criteria are listed on the current search panel. This search returned over 3,000 enforcement cases. In the interactive map view, when a search returns more than 500 enforcement cases, the locations of the facilities associated with the enforcement cases are grouped into clusters, and the number of enforcement cases included in each cluster is shown. Clusters are pre-established within ECHO and correlate to specific geographic areas, such as zip codes, counties, or states. Here we can see that the results are grouped by state in the table and shown as green clusters on the map. If you want to focus on one of these areas, you can click it on the table to refine your search. You can also select additional search criteria for media program identifiers or case attributes directly on this page. Let's narrow down our search to look only at cases related to the Clean Air Act. The map and data table will update to reflect this change. Now that we have fewer than 500 search results, the map and data table display individual cases. One of the most useful features of the results page is the ability to customize columns. You can add or remove data fields to make the results more relevant to your needs. Let's add case lead to our table. If you want to save the results from this search, you can use one of the download buttons above the data table. You can download a CSV file, or you can specify another file type by selecting Download Data. Individual case data are limited to 100,000 or fewer results, and Excel file format is limited to 10,000 or fewer results. Once you have selected the data and format that you want, select Download Data. To find more information about a specific case, you can select the row in the data table to view the case summary, which shows basic information about the case, such as the case name, the laws cited, and the case status. Detailed information about the case is available in the case report. To access this report, select the hyperlinked case identifier in the results table. ECHO provides separate reports for civil and criminal cases. Let's first view an example of a civil case report by selecting the hyperlinked case identifier. The report presents information in two sections. The first section provides case-level information about the nature and status of the case, the what, who, when, and where details of the enforcement action. Note that the report provides a summary of information about the enforcement action, but it does not include full text of the actual order or settlement documents. The second section of the report provides final order level information. This section provides detailed information about the outcome or results of the case. Note that an enforcement action may result in multiple final orders, such as when a judicial action involves multiple defendants. To read more about the civil enforcement case report, click on the Help button at the top of the report. Let's go back to the search results to identify a criminal case. From the Additional Search Criteria section, uncheck the Civil Cases checkbox to modify the results so that only criminal cases are displayed. The search now returns about 10 facilities. From the map, we can select a map pin to open a map pop-up for the criminal enforcement action. The map pop-up provides links to all related case reports for that facility or defendant. Let's look at an example of a criminal enforcement case report. The case report for criminal cases is different than those for civil cases. This report is divided into 5 sections: basic information, defendants, case summary, case details, and locations. For more information about the criminal enforcement case report, click on the Help link at the top right of the page. During this demonstration, we reviewed the ECHO enforcement case search and the 2 types of enforcement case reports. We encourage you to use this tool to find and review EPA enforcement case information. Please visit the Help pages for guidance on how to use the enforcement case search or other ECHO features. There are help links available at the top of most ECHO pages. If you have a question that is not answered by the help documentation, you can also use the Contact Us link to submit a question.